All right, everyone. It is a little pre-recorded edition of Bully here. As I am publishing this on YouTube, am I in the air? I think I'll probably have landed in Germany by the time most of you are seeing this, so no live stream this week. But the grind never stops on the 100% run of Bully. So we've got some open world stuff to get through on this stream. Some kind of stuff that I thought maybe wouldn't be great for live streaming purposes anyway. Like, might give you a little condensed version here on YouTube while I am away. Oh man, the funky jazz in Jimmy's save house here is really throwing me off. I think it was Ring Rust on last week's stream who recommended the order of things. So because I've got a couple of activities in mind that require money, so the first thing we're going to do here is I think we're going to do a little bit of cleanup on the jobs. So we're going to finish up the lawn mowing, which, my God, I just do not want to mow any more lawns anyway. And the races, which could also earn you a little bit of money. And once we get that money, the first thing I want to do is try and buy all the clothes. Because that's kind of one of the things involving money that will require the most grinding. Because the other sort of money-based grinding we have to do is the soda cans. You have to drink 500 soda cans over the course of this playthrough to get 100% completion, and that's 500 quid right there. But the thing is, if we can grind, we can do like 2 jobs for money and earn 50 quid, and that's 50 cans right there. Some of these items of clothing are like 100 quid each, so there's a little bit more time. So I want to prioritize those early on while I'm also just doing the jobs normally, so that it's then less of a pain later on. I think it'll be easier to grind for the cans rather than the clothes. So let's get started here. Let's go finish our lawn mowing jobs, and then I believe, what else do we have here? We can also do more boxing if we need to farm. We've already done the boxing, but we can farm some money there, and also the races, the bike races. The bike races earn you money, and I think we've unlocked more go-kart races, which the carnival ones cost money. I would say the city ones might earn you more money, but we'll find out together. And let's jump straight into it. And you know what? Before I go any further, let's just have one. Oh, that was my last dollar. Holy shit. Okay, Jimmy, you need to get to work. Jimmy, you need to get to work. Holy shit, you need to get to work, you jobless fuck. Okay. Oh. Found a little card on our travels. Hell yeah, boys. Right, actually, where am I on this map here? Hang on. Okay, we are sort of in the middle of the leftmost island. Okay. Yeah, there we go. At the top of the stairs behind the burger joint. That sounds right. Yes, okay. Alrighty. More lawn mowing. We got to do... Oh, wait a minute. Before I do that... Fuck you. Now, that's a fun activity. That's a fun activity. Wait, now, which posh house is this? We are near the tippy top by this kind of rectangle here on the top of the map. And this rectangle, okay, we're here. The 4 bird bats. I think that's the one. Okay, excellent. Okay. Yes, 4 bird bats. Okay. Okay, let's get this feckin' lawn mowing out of the way. I saw a rubber band. I also saw a rubber band over there. I'm gonna get it. This music is better than the carnival music. I'm kind of sick of it, but it is better. It is better. I don't know if there's a financial incentive, but I'm gonna try my best to get 100% on all of these. Just to make sure we're maximizing our money here. Oopsie. Is that a penalty? That must be a penalty, right? Okay. For an additional award, okay. Okay. I'm always looking for the last JPEG of grass. Aha! Okay, it looks like there's no punishment for hitting those, so that's pretty good. Alrighty. So we just gotta do, I think we just gotta do that 2 more times.
Hopkins comes through.
House 2. Alright, just jump straight back in. And I've already destroyed the bird bat, so eyes on the prize, Jimmy. Okay, where is this last JPEG of grass? Aha! Nope. Oh. Got it. Alright, we're pretty close. One more time.
And that's that.
I assume you get some kind of item of clothing or something stupid when you do all of these. Every activity, when you max it out in this game, it seems like it gives you like a hat or something, you know? Alright. 40 quid every time for 100%. That's not bad. That's 120 right there. First achievement of the pre-record. Hooray!
What can I say?
And we can keep working this for money, but again, I would ideally like to not have to grind on stuff we've already done. Ideally. I might have to. We'll see. Okay, we got rockets. We already got rockets. Let's grab this rubber band. 43. We are making great progress on the rubber bands. I probably want to finish those on a stream with everyone there. I think that's kind of how I want to do it. Okay. I think the street races only become the bike races only become available after a certain time. What the hell is this? Oh no, the one right here. Oh, go-kart street race. Okay, I just stumbled upon this. Okay, I assume there's going to be a financial reward for this one. There is. You pay $1 to do the carnival ones. Let's see what these ones are like. The go-karting minigame is fun. It's obviously not very sophisticated, but it is a solid enough little driving game. All right, these boys are not messing around. This is the real stuff now. This ain't no carnival game. I'm pretty sure that Bully Online thing that got shut down, unfortunately, a few months ago. I think they were teasing like multiplayer. Can I go this way? Oh shit. Yes, but oh my god. Oh no. That's like a classic Burnout shortcut where like you ever play in Burnout and you take a shortcut but it's through an alleyway that's so narrow it's like yeah, it'll save you time but your risk of crashing is gigantic. But yeah, I'm pretty sure multiplayer go-karting was on the agenda for Bully Online before it got shut down. I wish I installed that and at least had a little bit of a go on it before Rockstar shut it down, but what are you gonna do? Projects like that are doomed to a certain degree, you know. I'm actually not gonna try that again because it was so chaotic in there. And the hitbox, I noticed this when we were in the carnival races. The hitboxes on the obstacles are fucking huge, and they really slow your momentum. So I'm gonna play it relatively safe here. I'm also trying to avoid those lampposts for the same reason. Alrighty, I think we'll go. Wow, there's actually quite a bit of a distance between me and the lad, so I think we're okay here. I'm curious. I'm really curious what the reward is for doing this. I'm sure once I finish them all, you get a go-kart. I'm sure of that.
I'm Jimmy Hopkins, and I just wiped you out.
$20. You know what's kind of? I was actually thinking about this off air. I was like, on the last couple of story missions we did on the last stream,
Comes through again.
we got like let's actually mark those on the map as done. Because there is street race 1. Okay, and also actually let's look at the 100% checklist. There is also I was thinking on air. I was thinking off air about how the fact, like, the last few story missions, we got, like, 50 quid and, like, 60 quid. Now, fair enough, they were big story missions where you're working for the teachers and stuff, but it's kind of like, I almost feel like you should get more money for doing the jobs, because that's kind of the sole purpose of the jobs. Like with the lawn mowing and stuff, it's like it's kind of repetitive and boring, but that's what a job is when you're a teenager, you know what I mean? So I kind of feel like you should get like 60 quid for mowing the lawn, and like 50 quid for winning a go-kart race, and like 20 quid from a teacher. Do you know what I mean? But what do I know? Doesn't seem okay. So this little thing I can do to press a button to get the current missions up on the screen. It doesn't seem like that includes racing, so I just have to find those myself. Okay, which race are we on here? Oh, we're only on 2. Shit. Okay. I think I like the kart racing more than the bike racing. I'm not big on the bike racing.
More impressive than you, and we'll try to take it easy on you guys.
All right. Oh, this is the one I fucked up last time. This is the one I badly fucked up last time. Although since the last time we did one of these races, I have maxed out my I've maxed out my bike. I've maxed out shop class. So I am on the best bike in the game, I'm fairly sure. Or I don't know that what I would logically assume is the best, since it's like a class reward, you know. No, wrong way. Yeah. Yep. All right. I did this exact thing last time, didn't I? No. I went up on the bridge and I got, like, stuck or something. All right, let's see if I can try and win it back. I might not be able to, but... And here I was thinking I was going to breeze through all these races, and I was actually going to... I was going to chop out most of the body of them, because, well, nothing interesting is going to happen. That's why we're doing this pre-tape. But nope. I'm keeping it interesting by almost... Fucking... Oh, my God. I just started recording, and my thumb is already complaining. All right, there we go. The power of your new bike, Jimmy. It's the power of going to class. Ugh. Thank God this game doesn't have stamina or fitness. Like, I don't dislike that stuff in San Andreas, but I think I kind of like it self-contained within San Andreas. I don't really have any interest in that. In other Rockstar or other games in general, to be honest. I'm not a big stamina guy. That was kind of, I mean, there was a number of other factors, but that was kind of when I had my realization that the glory day of, like, the WWE games on the PS2 were over. When, like, the SmackDown vs. Raw series started having, like, stamina meters, and your guy would be huffing and puffing. You know, and you'd have to manage your stamina meters. Like, this is the definition of something that is, like, you know, this is realism against the fun factor of the game, you know. 25 quid. Alrighty. And we big babyface comeback there at the end on that one.
All sorted.
There are 14 fucking races. God damn. 14 BMX races, I should say. Alright. Let's just keep going with it. Number 3. Not all of them are in this location as well. There's other races scattered across the islands, I guess you'd call them, in GTA parlance. Nice. Oh shit, the cop saw that. Whoopsie. Fucking break this controller doing these races. I don't love the bike racing minigame, but I do. They've done a good job of, like, making good courses that you know, when you're running through when you're walking through the open world, it doesn't feel like, oh, they've obviously just designed this as a bunch of you know, a bunch of racing courses, and they've tried their best to kind of make it seem like a level, you know, a normal open world. Like it's kind of seamless. Like they are good tracks, and they don't stand out when you're walking around the open world as very obviously tracked, you know?
And done.
Alrighty.
I see all the losers are already together.
Don't think you've won
This
yet.
bunch of mama's boys got nothing on us.
No, I think Jimmy might be getting tired. I think just before I spawned into this race, I saw the little Z's popping out on the radar. Oh my god, I'm down health, by the way. I need to drink some soda. We haven't passed the machine in a while. So that'd be my justification. Alrighty, another one down. Right, this is kind of tedious, but we are racking up 25, 35 quid each time, so I would really like to be able to finish off the Aquaberry shop.
Another job well done.
Okay, keep an eye out for... Oh, there's a billboard for the cola we need on this bike racing. This is Bulworth Vale, so I'll remember this for the checklist afterwards.
We're gonna do our best.
We're gonna grind you down. Let's do it.
Go, Jimmy, go. Still funny every time. Hell yeah. Those dudes were right on my breathing down my neck there for the entirety of that race. Good job, Jimbo. All right, let's go back to our den. Let's drink some sodas, and let's drink some sodas and go to bed, which is what I do in real life, to be honest. Alrighty, come on, Jimbo. And this, oh shit.
Nice.
Delicious.
100% pure artificial flavor.
Okay, so there's two more that are in the town, and that'll bring us. That'll do all the ones in the town, and that'll bring us then to like halfway through the BMX races overall, which is a pretty good place to be. Again, some of this stuff I don't mind doing some more of this stuff on stream necessarily, but it's kind of just to break the back of it a little bit and kind of take the sting out of some of this. Like the thing I've said a couple of times, what I would really like to avoid is like getting to the end of the game story wise and then having to just sit here and grind crap for an hour post credits, multiple hours really. Okay, the bike races haven't started yet. They're timed, I guess, so let's go to the Go-Kart Street Race 2, which is also for money, so there is, by the way, I forgot to say this on the last stream. There is no Mario Kart style hold accelerate on this 2 beeps before you go. None of that. None of that. You are completely stationary with no control until it says go. These races are quick as well. The go-kart races feel a lot quicker. I might be imagining that. Maybe they're not, but oh, the NPCs have gotten completely fucked up somehow. I don't know where they are. They're miles behind me. Again, the collision on the go-kart is massive. If you hit a lamppost or something, first of all, the hitboxes on the lampposts are massive. Second of all, they fuck you up big time. So I think all it takes is an NPC to graze one, and then they're just completely fucked up. I think they are rubber banding a little bit. I think Vinny was asking on the last stream, do they have rubber banding? I think I can see them kind of speeding along behind me there, but it's not very strong rubber banding if it is. They're not like teleporting them behind me, thankfully. Alright, that's another one done.
I'm good.
All right.
That's all there is to it.
One more. Where is that one? I actually don't know. Yes, it's over here, which I have not yet been to. So we might do that one on stream when we get taken there for the story. Is probably what we'll do. Let's see if we can go buy some clothes. Let's see if we can go buy some clothes with the money we've got so far. I assume the bike racing is not spawned yet. Alrighty, these clothes are expensive, so I feel like we might run out of money. We still have quite a lot to buy in this episode. Okay, with 293 quid. And I think we just have shoes to buy. Italian shoes. Mamma mia. Country boots. Alrighty. Aquaberry boots. Aquaberry loafers. R&R suede sneakers. Those look like bowling shoes, okay. Okay, we've bought all the shoes. Is there outfits we can buy?
Goodbye, and thanks for choosing to shop here.
Is that everything? Okay, that's everything there. Okay, I think there's a clothes shop we haven't even been in yet.
Please do come back soon.
Don't step there.
Okay, on the middle island. Okay,
Got someone reading my resume and
sort of central north. Worn in. Nice. This is like the Binco of Bulworth. Hopefully these are cheap. It takes so long for things to spawn in on him. As we were talking about the other week on the stream, this is at least faster and less annoying than the San Andreas wardrobe and shop mechanics, which are terrible and take forever to spawn. But it's still, you know, you've got that PS2 kind of pop in going on here where it takes forever for the thing, and you can't buy it until it spawns on Jimmy, you know. Okay, there's a lot of stuff to buy, so I don't think I'm gonna have enough money, but at least this shop seems relatively cheap, so we can kind of spam here. I'm not sure, on the subject of hats and stuff, where do you get the helmet? Okay, bit of Sean Ryder going on here, sick. Where do you get the helmet that will stop you from getting the no helmet violation from the cops? I'm assuming the bike shop? Have I ever, I'm not even sure if I've actually gone into the bike shop yet. Old time racing hat. Oh, hell yeah, Jimmy, you need this. Yeah, boy. Triple H 2000s going on there. Unionist. Okay, let's go. Trade unionist, I'm assuming, and not... Don't worry about it, doesn't matter. Cowboy hat, let's go, yeehaw. Okay, excellent, okay. No, put the fucking cowboy hat on, thank you, okay. Nice, okay, bit of bloody footy. I was about to say Ireland, but no, Brazil more? More so than Brazil? You'll all correct me when this VOD goes up. Rugby jersey. Rugby jersey and cowboy hat is an insane look. Let's get, can we get some, we can't really afford any different pants. We got 250 left, so we're kind of out of money. Okay, so we still got some fucking work to do. We got some grinding to do. And this is before you even talk about 500 quid for the sodas. For anyone wondering, by the way, there's no in-game marker for the sodas. You just kind of have to know. But how we'll know we've done it successfully is oh wait, looks like the bottom island is open already. Let's just go. Yeah, let's go to it now. You get an item, some kind of hat, I believe it is, when you drink 500 sodas. So basically, it's just kind of like drink until we're gonna have to sit there and press triangle until we unlock that item. Basically, is the way it's gonna be. This is actually a good... Whoa, we passed a race. Hold on. Hold the fort. This is a good time to do open world cleanup because we're at a part in the story where everyone likes Jimmy. And so I'm not getting jumped by the greasers or the preppies or anything like that. So that's pretty cool. New Coventry bike race. Okay, yeah. So there's bike races in each of the areas. So I should probably start doing these as I cross them.
Look, misery loves company.
Oh, I can use the... No way. I did not know I could use... This is so cheating. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, Jimmy. Oh my... Look at how cool I am, though. Oh, dear me. Jimmy, you shithead. You're using a vehicle with a motor in a bike race, and you're wearing a cowboy hat, and you're punching people off their bikes. But you know what? Sucks to suck, losers. Oh my god. This means I no longer have to hammer the button. Oh. Because you can just accelerate and cruise. Wow. This is so cheap. I love it. This is so cheap and I'm not sorry at all. Because also the scooter the Vespa or whatever it is, this thing handles pretty comparably to a bike. It is not dramatically different. I wouldn't say it's better or worse. It's about the same, but it's faster and it doesn't require you to break your thumb off the controller. Oh. Wait, got a little card. Hang on. We're at the tippy top of the map there. Wait, no. Yes, okay, near that big factory looking thing. Yes, okay, this one. Okay. Excellent. Nope. Getting too excited. They are right on my tail though, so be careful, Jim. Oh my god, there's like no penalty for the grass as well when you're on the scooter. Holy shit. I guess it's probably supposed to be a Faggio, right? From GTA. Oh shit. Don't stumble at the final hurdle here, Jimbo. There we go. Okay. Game-changing tech here. Look at how fucking cool Jimmy is. Hell yes, boys. Okay, let's go finish the go-karting just so it's done. Blue skies. Yeah, this, we've just unlocked this story-wise, but I don't think we've actually done anything here yet. Oh, it's super depressing here. Alrighty. Blue Sky is, of course, an ironic name. Someone's chasing me, are they? Whatever, we just gotta do one race here anyway, it's fine. Alrighty. I think the last stable or faction or whatever in this game, I think, are the Townies, which I think the game also uses as like a shorthand just for the people who live in the town. But there's like a, I remember from playing this game way back in the day, and it was something I kind of disliked about it, was that while it's a logical progression in the second half of the game, final act of the game, you're kind of just completely in the town, feuding with townspeople, and you're not really doing school stuff as much anymore, which is a, you know, again, it's a logical progression, but I don't really remember much about it. Are we just like feuding with like suburban bullies and stuff like that? I'm not quite sure how the, oh fuck, I can't really remember very much about the second half of the game, because all the super memorable stuff is early on. All the Revenge of the Nerd parodies and the Porky stuff and the classes and all the tropes, all the American high school movie bits that they do, you know, that's all the memorable stuff in this game, you know. And then they're just like, oh, by the way, then, you know, Jimmy tries to take over the town. There's a kind of a trailer icon there on the map. I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to indicate. I'll do that when I'm on air next, because I don't want to. You've earned the go kart. Okay, nice. I don't want to accidentally trigger any story content while I don't have you fine folks chatting with me. You know. I wonder, can I use the go kart in the bike races?
I'm done.
All right, that's another one done. Your go kart is in the school parking lot beside the bike garage. Okay. All right, that's that done. Go karting done. We are a little over halfway home on the racing. Let's go back and do... Oh, God, there's races spawned. Okay, I think we've spawned the races for the entire map, because if we zoom in... Oh, my God, this is so pixely. Look, there's the second bike race in that. That's the one we just did. Then I don't think we've done any bike races there in that top town. Then in like the main city area, there's the Vale, Bulworth Vale. That's the one we've done most of. So yeah, I think we can. Let's get out of this weird, shitty part of town and let's go do some more of these races elsewhere. And obviously, that's not just for money because the races obviously have their own achievement and stuff like that. So
You might get surprised.
We're gonna grind you down. Let's do it.
they punish you if you go straight for the punching. I'm telling you. Jesus Christ! Hey, it's that little pervert. Fuck you. You're annoying. Thankfully, Rockstar are pretty generous on the hitbox on the markers. They are. You do not have to go directly through them. I've missed pretty wide on some of these, but they're pretty much just there so that the game knows you're not doing some stupid route where you're cutting a bunch of ground unfairly. You know, if you're anywhere close to these markers, they'll trigger them for you. There we go. Oh, there's only 2 in New Coventry. Okay, sick. Let's just go to our checklist. Okay, let's go. Yeah, let's go to the kind of central island here and do the. Let's do these races. What's this? This is Old Bulworth, right? No, this is the town of Bulworth. Okay. So this main area is Bulworth. And then you've got the Vale and Blue Skies and New Coventry.
All the losers are already together.
Okay, this one they stuck me on a bike. I'm not quite sure what the logic is, but that's fine. Oh, my scooter. I wonder if I could switch. I'm not going to risk it. Nope. You're going across the bridge. I overthought it. I way overthought that. Oh, I wish I had my scooter now, boys. I wonder when you unlock... Okay, so we're going through Bulworth now. I wonder if like, once you do all these races, do you unlock the Bulworth one? From looking at that checklist, it looks like there is just one.
Let me clean that spot on your face. Hey, come close.
This is my turf, boys. You're not going to beat me on Bulworth. Got my girls cheering me on. Oh, fuck you! Oh. Yo, clutch. Simple. I was doing losers, going to class like a bunch of losers. Can't relate. We got so much to do. I don't even think we might not even get to the fucking sodas on this stream.
We're sure to win.
You don't have a chance. Let's finish this.
See ya. Oh, I just punched the wall. Holy shit. Jimmy would do that. Like that's Jimmy would punch a wall. Let's be honest. Oh, that is so fucking annoying. Oh my god. Jimmy's the type of kid. You ever see that the Call of Duty kid having a meltdown, and he's like bruised his hand or some shit, and he's got he's got weird milk bubbles in his mouth. Does anyone remember what I'm talking about? You know what? I feel like if I was live, you guys will let me know on the Discord. But this feels like one of those things where people are gonna have my back on this. He's like British, and he was like just classic angry 2000s gamer, like a scrawny guy just punching a wall because he's playing like Call of Duty on Veteran or something. And he bruised his hand punching his fucking bedroom wall. One of our favorite things to do on this channel is remembering the internet. Remember the internet? Now everything sucks. Alright. Boom. Okay. I got an email from IKEA, folks. I'm too broke for you folks right now. I'm too fucking broke for you folks right now. I gotta be honest. Also, I don't really need anything.
Jimmy Hopkins delivers.
Alright, that is the town done. So I think it's just the Vale we gotta finish here. Let's go back to the shop here and see. And let's see. I need some new pants. I'm still wearing these like school pants. Let's see if I can get some different pants for Jimbo.
Great. Now I gotta work.
I kind of want to keep the cowboy hat for now. I'm gonna be real with you. Track pants. Okay, the green's kind of hideous, but let's come back to the trackies because I'm probably gonna wear them because I like them. Ratty jeans, of course. There's a way more clothes in this game than I remembered, and there's like a decent amount of customization. Like there's full I noticed there is like a full basketball uniform in the game. There's like a soccer uniform. There's a rugby outfit. Jimmy, you look like such a dickhead once again, and there's a million ways to make him look like a dickhead. There really is. Sick. Is that Nemo? One thing I'm not sure of, I think the achievement... Okay, that's everything except the black track pants, which I wanted to buy last. Excellent. Okay, we're nearly broke again at 25 quid. One thing I'm not sure of, the trophy for getting all the clothes... Let's actually... You know what? Let's do it right now. Let's check the verbiage on it, because is it... Because is it just like, buy all the clothes that are for sale? Or is it get all the clothes in the game? Because as I mentioned, there's like a hat you get for doing the 500 sodas. So, wait, I should have the bike, the go-kart one. Let me check that now. Yes, okay, that's done now. Okay. Purchase all clothing. It says purchase. I'm assuming that doesn't mean like the prison outfit, which we have, but I'm assuming that's not included in that. It's only for, did you happen to use the money cheat? The rich presence is detecting the use of the cheat. Oh, sir, come on. Whether it's a retro achievement or a real achievement, everyone knows cheats disable achievements. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. There are 4 clothing stores you need to purchase. Okay, so this is it's a clothing store. It's you need to buy them from the clothing stores. It is 5 shops where you have to get clothes from in order of the achievement to pop, not 4. Bulworth Academy, Bulworth Town, Worn In. That's one we're in currently. Old Bulworth Vale, Aquaberry. We've done that. New Coventry, The Final Cut, Barbershop. Okay, I don't think we haven't looked at that one yet, so we'll have to add that at some point. And the tent, the Carnival Exchange, which we have done. You need around 3 grand to buy all at once if you decide to do so. Okay. This is what, by the way, this is something that we don't have a checklist for. So there was a commenter there on RA who was kind of like, oh, I missed one item at the school store. That's going to be really annoying. I think we've done a good job of going shop by shop. The school and Aquaberry should be finished. So let's focus on Worn In next, and then we'll do the barbershop. And the carnival, we know the carnival is done. We bought everything in the carnival because that has its own trophy, or achievement, rather. Okay, so let's focus on Worn In for now.
You know where to find me.
How wonderful!
Eaglehead. I love these PS2 era shops, where obviously everything's a bit kind of grimy. All the textures are kind of like, you know, obviously not great, but the limited memory that meant you weren't able to ram a million things in there meant you kind of had to make it count. You know what I mean? I just love the simple geometry of PS2 game stores, where it's more advanced than, like, you know, Pokemon on the Game Boy, where your house is a square, right, with a TV in the corner. Like, it's more advanced than that, but it's still not hyper realistic, so it still feels somewhat stylized. Like, this is so grungy and ugly and gross. I mean, the PS2 Rockstar games are just perfect for that stuff. What time is it? It is 8 p.m. Okay, yeah, we can squeeze in another race. Let's go back to Vale. All right, race 6.
Look, misery loves company. We're gonna do our best.
This bunch of mama's boys got nothing on us.
Oh, that guy's nearly dead. His health is like nearly fully gone. He needs to drink some soda or kiss a girl.
Show you I'm not a wimp.
You're not showing me very much, bud. Alrighty. Race 7. Alright, I think that's the last one. The last one before Bulworth. Oh, wait, has it spawned? Has the race spawned in? Alright, let's just do it now. It's 10 past 10. We have until, I think, 2 a.m. Yeah, we have until 2 a.m. Let's just do it now.
I've never seen more dorks together. Don't think you've won yet.
Remember, a wheel is a wheel without all its spokes.
Open wide.
Alright, that's all of the Vale done. And 50 quid there. Alright, I think that's just Bulworth Academy left.
Okay,
I
keep
said
moving.
I'd do it.
Hey, this person wants to do an errand.
Jimmy, think you can help me out? Someone needs to send those preps a message. Tag up that part of town.
Sure
Can you
thing.
do it?
Alright. Is there a... doesn't really say where to do it. I can just go over here, I guess. Just any 3 in this area.
That was easy.
That was easy. The tags are fairly noticeable anyway. Although Jimmy might get sleepy before I find the rest of them. He's gotta cycle around just looking for a spot to tag. I feel like I pass 100 of them when I'm not looking for them. How about like on their territory? Ooh, a rubber band.
This might come in handy.
Where am I? Down here with the bottom left of the town. Go in here. Okay, at the bottom of this, like U of dirt. Here we are. Okay, I have no clue. I'm worried I'm gonna pass out before I finish this. Doesn't matter. Obviously, we learned that the errands are repeatable. Aha! And another rubber band. Hell yeah, dude. 45 of 75. Okay, we're doing really good. Okay, this is the other side of that U we were just looking at. There we go. I hope I don't have to fucking find this guy. I'm gonna be cutting it close time-wise. Aha! Errand complete. 20 quid. And what was that fucking guy's name? He was somewhere around here, wasn't he? Spray 3 tags. There you go. Alright, Jimmy, can you make it back to your bed in time? We're getting sleepy. Drinking a soda at 1 a.m. should give you should give you the ability to push past 2 a.m., but then you should get like a health penalty because you'll then crash at 3 a.m. and wake up with slightly less health. Let's go do the Bullworth race, and then we're done. And then we can. I hope that would then give us enough money to go. I left my bike here. Yeah. Okay. We should then have enough money to clear out the worn-in shop, I believe it's called. Right, we've maxed out our vehicles as well, which is a good thing. We've got a skateboard, we've got the highest BMX, we've got the scooter, and we've got the go-kart. So we've cleaned up here. We've cleaned up. Right, am I gonna have to wait for a little while for the Bullworth thing to spawn? I probably am. All right. Well, you know what? Maybe a class will spawn while we're doing this, but. Oh, you know what? Rockstar games typically have a stat screen. Yeah, okay. Surely our number of sodas hit. I'm not expecting it to be high, by the way. So vandalism, props, collectibles, objects and items. Sodas drank 51, dude. 50 fucking 1. I forgot that these games have stat screens like the PS2. I think even GTA 5 still has them. Like very, very, very detailed stat screens, which are really, really cool. Yeah, because I kind of thought to myself when I read the 500 sodas detail, I was like, I have not been drinking them very much. I've just been sleeping to get my health back. I knew that was going to be bad, but slightly worse than I was expecting, to be honest. Okay, I've actually decided, since we're trying to kill some time until that race spawns in, I'm just going to go to the boxing area, which is apparently a good place to farm some money. I think Ring Rust read that on Reddit on the last stream. So let's see if we can just earn some moolah here.
I hope you both lose.
Hopefully this is not also a time-locked thing. I'll be very disappointed.
I want to see some blood.
Oh, hey, soda machine!
Just what I needed.
I feel like it might be. I'm not seeing any kind of indicator here. Okay, we can just kind of run around here. And then that's outside.
Show some spirit.
Can you not do this?
Give it to him. Come on. Give up now. My shirt is getting dirty.
Wow. Alrighty. It must be time locked. It must be time locked. Let's go back to the closed store we were in, which is, yeah, up to the north, and then west will get us there. Oh, so I still have upper body stuff to buy. Nice. Dark side of baseball. Oh, we're looking pretty sweet here, Jimbo. Nice, nice, nice. Divorced dad look, okay. And another, okay. Nice, nice for the ladies, of course. Conduct hoodie. I'm kind of noticing as well that they don't have a lot of the Rockstar kind of universe brands here, like a lot of the shitty San Andreas brands, even though this would have been the same time. Man, we are broke again. Holy moly.
Enjoy the day. I won't. I'm stuck in here.
Man, if there's not even boxing to do, the bike race still hasn't spawned. Let's go back to the boxing area and just see if it's triggered now. That's odd to me that it hasn't. Or that it hadn't previously. I mean, if the boxing's gone, I may have to do some, like, full-on, like, completely off-air, not even pre-record. I might need to just run the paper route stuff for a while, just on a loop, and just build myself up some cash, because it seems like that dude on Retro Achievement said, oh, it's over $3 grand to buy all the clothes, plus I need 500 for the sodas. So I got to earn a lot of money, and again, you get money from the story, of course, which is good, but I would like to be done with most of this stuff before we kind of advance with the story, you know. So we'll see. We'll see if the boxing stuff is doable now. No, it was here. It was right in front of the ring here as you walk in. No. Okay. Okay, that's a no-go. Okay, let's go do this race. I hope it automatically gives me my good bike. I feel like it's probably just going to put me on that green one I was just on. Yes. Doesn't really matter, but annoying. Oh, they're all on the good bikes. Shit. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to be fucking them up so much that it doesn't really matter. See? And just one lap, so all I got to do is just... The nerd flies off his bike like it's nothing. That's really funny. Ugh. Okay, I think he's dead. Oh man, I think the bike actually does matter a lot. Not when you're cheating like I am, though. I guess it's not cheating. They're all trying to punch me as well. It ain't cheating. It ain't cheating. I thought this was the Bullworth race, but where I assume this is going to be basically the entire map. Especially since it is one lap. I feel like we're probably... We could also, I mean, just for the purposes of today's video, I mean, we can do the race, and we've bought most of the clothes. So at the very least, it's probably taken some of the grinding out of the end game. But I don't know. I'm feeling like I'm probably going to just do off air. I will just do the paper route 100 times just to. Okay, that guy's dead as well. I think I've killed 2 of the participants in this race. That guy still has more or less full health, so I just have to kind of keep him at bay. This is a cool race. This looks like it is going basically the entire perimeter of the map, which is cool. Yeah, it's just me and him. Yeah, I think the others are. I think if you wear down their health, they just go away, which is good. Hell yeah. Nice. Okay. Give me 100 quid. 50. I'll take it, I guess. Just like that. We got an achievement, so that's the main thing. One more time, since it's now, because the world does do like cycles of stuff becomes available in the afternoon or the morning or the night. Let's just check one more time if the boxing is available. Because as I mentioned earlier, I think Rust said this is, according to some people, this is like the main way to grind some money. No, damn. Have I like burned through all that already? That's disappointing. Yeah, okay. I think we might just have to do some. I think I might. We're going to get money over the course of the story, but I think I'm definitely going to have to do some grinding for Going to have to do some grinding on the paper route. So what about what I got? Lawn mowing, paper route, And that, okay, so I've got 2 lawn mowings and a paper route. The paper route is 40 quid if you do 100%, which is a lot. Let's see how much I've forgotten how much a paper route is. Let's just do one now and see what kind of money we get for it. I'm gonna work out in my head, you know. And we are at the max level of the paper route as well, so this is the most possible money we can get for it. Ooh, a gnome. Alright, where are we? Where are we? Okay, just on that road coming into this island at the very top. And there should be another one actually right in front of me. Oh wait, I think I did the wrong one. Hang on. Yeah. I'll go back and get that one and that rubber band after this paper route. Just so I'm consistent. Okay, 48 quid. Oh.
There was never any doubt.
Sorry, doggy. I did not mean to do that. Okay. 48 quid. Okay, that's the paper route is the most tedious of them. No, what's more tedious? You know, I actually think I prefer the lawn mowing because it's quicker. The paper route, you have to kind of, especially for the top level one with 24 papers, you do have to pull up your map every now and then because on the earlier levels, you just basically go on a straight route, you follow the X's. But on the top level one for the most money, you do have to kind of like, there's forking paths and you have to double back on yourself and go the opposite direction to get some of them to get, for the extra 8 quid, I think I would rather just do the lawn mowing, just spam the lawn mowing. Because here's my rationale right now, okay? 500 quid for sodas is actually not that much money. And it's 3 grand in total for the clothes, but we've bought like over half the clothes at this stage. So it's kind of like the sodas and the clothes themselves are not that hard. It seems like it's actually going to be the grinding of the money that's going to be the tough thing. So what I'll probably do is let's go to the clothes shop right now. Let's go to that clothes shop. Let's go to the worn-in clothes shop and let's see if we can at least finish off that shop or come close to it now. What I'll probably do is... yeah, that's the right way. I'll probably grind out some lawn mowing jobs off air, completely off air, because okay, we've now gotten that achievement. I don't think there's anything else to be seen there on that. I think I'll just run that for like an hour to give me enough money to buy all the clothes, okay. And then for the money I get for the remainder of the story, I'll use that money for the sodas. Because I kind of rather do the clothes first, especially because with the way the menus work in the clothes shop, like that clothes thing is really tedious. And at least I can gradually do the soda thing. There's so many machines all over the map. I can at least kind of just grab a soda every time I pass one.
Great. Another shoplifter.
Okay, I got 99 quid here. Okay, I've only got two jackets left to buy. Oh, a jean jacket. Cowboy hat and jean jacket. Let's go. Okay. Okay, you can't really see any of this shit Jimmy's wearing on his hand because of his jacket, but that's fine. Okay, that's all of those. Okay. 4, 5. This is about 60 quid worth of right arm stuff here. Okay. Jimmy, you are once again broke. Okay.
Peace out.
Alrighty. So I think what we'll do here is that was a pretty productive session there. Although I remain kind of perplexed about the boxing thing. That's disappointing. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to... Do I have a save? Oh, I do. I have the nerd place here I can save. What I'm What I'm going to do is I'm going to save here, and I'll recap what the agenda then is going forward for a while. I actually just remembered, before we save here, before we do that, I did also say I wanted to go back and get that, I wasn't certain which gnome I got there on that paper route. Let me go get the other gnome that was close to it, and the rubber band, because I just want to make sure my my tracking on those is up to date. That's another thing I do not want to do, is be at 99% completion and be like, oh, you fucked up the gnome and the rubber bandit checklist, and you've I keep saying rubber bandit, that's the limerick gonna be coming out. So I think there's one right here as we enter the... Yes, okay, so this is the one I didn't get. Okay, so... And so this, yeah, that's the one. Okay, so this is the one I got on the paper route. This is the one I just got there. And then there's a rubber band just a couple of units down. In this garden, I assume? Or just over... Oh, over here, okay. Okay. Sorry, because I was worried I had checked the wrong one. I was right. I'd gotten the correct one. I'll just refresh this because I've checked all these bike races as well. Yes, excellent, excellent, excellent. We're doing pretty good, pretty good. Turn off all of these. Let's go clothing shop. Worn in. The final cut. Okay, yeah, that stuff we're gonna work on. Where is my nearest? Where's my nearest save location? Oh my God, Jimmy! It's nearly sleep time again. All right, Cowboy Jimmy is ready to save here. Okay, now, again, quick take stock of what we're doing here. You're watching this on Thursday, the 5th or 6th, or whatever day I'm publishing this. That Thursday. One of those dates is the Thursday. Between now and next week we'll be live. We'll be back to normal next week. Fear not, there will be a live stream next Thursday. Between now and then, I will off-air grind a bunch of money. I'm going to try... I might actually go to those clothes shops and just add up how much money it's going to require me to finish Worn In and finish the final cut, which is the barbershop over on the far island. So I'll work all that out off air. I'm just gonna do the lawn mowing. I think that's just the quickest way to do it, because I find the paper route really tedious. So I'll bash out some jobs off air to get the money. Then when we're on air, I'll still buy the clothes on air, because I'm doing all this above board, and I want it to be clear that I want to buy everything on stream. So I will buy all those clothes. We'll get that done. Then we'll just kind of forget about the sodas for a while. What we'll do is, just as we pass a soda machine over the course of the story missions, we'll grab one or two to kind of minimize our spamming. Again, I still have like 400 to buy, unfortunately. So at some point, we are going to have to just stand at a machine and hammer triangle for a couple of minutes. Maybe a lot of minutes. But yeah, and we'll use the money we get from the story missions to do the sodas, because the sodas again are a quid. So I'll earn a couple of £100 over the course of the story missions. I mean, I feel like the money is trending that way. So that's the plan. So the next time I'm live, I'll have done most of the grinding. I'll have a little bit of a fund to play around with. Hopefully enough to buy all the clothes, and a little bit left over to maybe start our soda fund. And then we're getting kind of close to the home stretch here. On this little pre-record here, we got the go-karting done. We got the bike done. I feel like another one popped that I missed, but that I forgot. But we've gotten some stuff done here. So we're making really good progress. So thank you for watching, pals. I'll be back live next Thursday. Fear not. Your regularly scheduled bully programming will be there. So yeah, look forward to that. I'll talk to you all very, very, very soon. Peace out.